to today's video. Today we are going to be going over my planners and how I fill out my school planner for the week. So I use these. I actually have this printout in the description box, and you can go print it out for free. So go do that. It'll help you a lot if you can stay organized, or if you have a planner of your own, that's awesome too. This is me just showing you my techniques and certain things I use for my planner to make it extra special and make it good and organized for me. So let's get into the video. So here I have my planners, and I have my 2 colors of highlighters, and then the beginning of every time I use a planner, I write the date of the Monday at the top. And so I'm writing today's date, which is May 4th. Ooh, may the 4th be with you, everyone. So I'll put the dates on every day so that you know what day it is, and it also helps when you're looking at dates when you're filling it out. So first, for any video calls or things that are scheduled that I need to go to technically over the computer at a certain time, I write with a triangle for my checkoff box, and then I write what it is. So right here I said meeting for theater, and then in parentheses I put what platform it's on. So say if it's on Zoom or Microsoft Teams, which this one is, so then I'll do that, and then I'll say at, and I'll do the time that it's at, and then I highlight it blue to make it stand out so that I remember to go to it. It's hard to read here on the camera, but in real life it's still easy to read once you put the highlighter on it. Okay, so here I am just doing it again. For another meeting I have for theater. Highlighting it blue again. So next, anything that is a big project or a big test or anything that's coming up or something that's due, I will highlight it pink. So I'm going to highlight this pink in a moment. But I just use a square checkbox. The triangle just differentiates meetings that you have to go to at a specific time. So I highlight it with pink so that it stands out, so that I know that it's due that day and I have to do it by that day. So I can write in just pencil on other days before it and say work on this or do this, but then the pink highlighter tells me that it's due that day. I can also use that for tests if they're not timed and they're just on a specific day. So when it comes to tests, blue and pink are interchangeable, because sometimes if I have to do a test at a specific time, I would highlight it in blue, but sometimes if I have to do a test at just a specific day, then I do it in pink. So here's me writing another thing. That's something that I wouldn't have to highlight because it's just doing an assignment that's not necessarily due that day, so it's just more casual. And then this next thing that I'm writing will be a pink highlighter thing because it's a test. So when it comes to checking them off, I color them in. I color the squares and triangles in once I finish it, once I complete the assignment or go to the call or whatever. And then if I don't finish something that day, here I'll show you in a moment, then I write an arrow through it, and then I'll write it in the next day so that I make sure I get it done. So normally I only do this with things that aren't highlighted, because that means, they're not due a specific day or at a specific time. So then I'll do that so that I stay organized and make sure I get everything done by the end of the week. I try not to procrastinate too much, because then I'll get super behind and I don't want that. So here's my planner. Awesome. Thank you.